Welcome to Rabble Rousers Sports Talk.
Wait,
Rabble.
no, hold on. Wait. Is dramatic effect happened already? Okay,
I think
go.
so.
Rabble Rousers! Rabble Rousers! All right. Now that I'm done making a fool of myself, how you doing today?
Good, but honestly, are you supposed to make fool of yourself, right? Is that
Right.
the job?
I feel like if you're on the internet, you're making a fool of yourself. That's part of the
I think that's part of what you do. You make fool of yourself and make people laugh sometimes.
right. I
Like
make
I don't know how to
myself
do that.
laugh. I make myself laugh. I'm not sure if I make other people laugh, but I do.
Hey, I think I'm a pretty funny guy.
I'm a real funny guy. Okay.
Let's jump into this.
Let's do some sports talk, shall we?
Topic number one.
Yes.
Will Deebo Samuel get traded or is he staying?
I know there's all this news everywhere, everyone giving possible landing spots of where Debo's gonna go. Let me tell you something, John.
Tell us, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Debo's not going anywhere. He's not. He's not going anywhere. They're gonna work out a deal. So basically, what's happening, at least it's what I'm hearing with both my ears, is that he doesn't want to be a running back. He wants to be a wide receiver. And I think that's because he's worried about the lifetime, of playing, because running backs usually have a shorter, quote unquote, career lifespan, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. And he wants a longer career. Now, question is, if he does still want to get traded after all of this,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to do what he just did last season, our team still interested? That's a question. He's a great wide receiver. Does great run after the play. He's got a lot of yak yards. But the thing that made him special last season was his ability to be interchangeable within the Shanahan scheme. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's going to work out a deal. They're going to give him what he wants to stay, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Sorry. Go ahead.
So it's like, I think he wants to be gone, but it's like it's two different stories. You know what I mean? It's like I heard, oh, he wants to stay, but he just want to be a wide receiver. No, it's like I heard he wants to be traded because Niners wants to use him as a running back, as a wide receiver, right? But
Right.
here's the problem.
Okay.
Anywhere he goes, they're gonna use him as a running back / wide receiver, and just the fact that they know what he can do. So
Right.
if you know a person can do what Deebo Samuel can do,
Right.
no matter what team you go to, you're going to be used as a running back sometimes and a wide receiver.
I agree. Well,
So
I think too, like he's played a lot of different hands. I don't think all of this is him talking. I think a lot of this is his agent trying to get him a huge deal somewhere else. I'm not sure. I know he's an East Coast boy technically, but and he doesn't even practice in the West Coast in the off season. So there's that too. But either way, he's not going, at least this season. If he wants to drag his feet and do things, he can make the very minimum in his last year, sure. Or he can talk the Niners. He can get a huge deal. I don't know what the numbers are. I heard around 24 million a year. I'm not sure what the exact numbers would be, but
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because I just saw that Debo picked up, not Debo. I'm sorry, Nick Bosa just picked up they picked up his fifth year, so he's sticking around.
Yeah.
He's going to get paid by doing so because
Yeah.
just a brute. And Debo, I understand you want to get paid. You have a family. I get it. He's only makes $6 million a year for being one of the best receivers in the league. I get it. But then he's not talking to the Niners. He's not talking to them. So there's something more happening than just the dollars.
Well, the thing is, it's the agent. I think the agent's like, okay, I'll talk to you, Debo, and probably say something totally a little different than what Debo said to the 49ers. So it's like,
Right.
what at this point, if you're Debo saying, will you just get rid of your agent? And I think he's screwing. I think the agent might be screwing everything up.
Right.
Honestly, it's like if it's not really Debo asking for the, I know he wants the money, of course,
Everyone
but I
wants the
think it's
cash, of
more.
course.
I think it's more of the agent. Um. Oh, if you get this big contract, I can get big money as well. So it's like
Right.
I think
Get more.
yeah. So it's like I think that Fortnite can work out a deal, but
They've
I think
already,
it's gonna be
I mean,
very
they've
very
already said
hard
that. Yeah.
if it's the agent fault.
Right. No, because the Niners have already come out and said they're more than happy and willing to work out a deal, but they haven't come to that side of the table. They haven't even showed up to the talks yet. They have not even talked to the 49ers. So it's going to be interesting what happens. If he drags his feet all season, he's not going to get a huge payday because he can go and get a huge payday right now from the 49ers, or he can just make his minimum, which is what, 6 million instead of
Yeah,
24 million. Like
yeah.
that's a $18 million loss. That doesn't sound like a good day to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So
No, not at all. And like I told you before, it's like no matter where you go, you can be used as a running back at times. So
right.
it's like you're
Well,
not gonna get away with that. Yeah, maybe that's the 49ers fault in a way, but
but at the same time, it made him one of like the reason why they got to the NFC Championship last year was because of that. Because
yeah,
Debo's willing to play that ball. I get it. You don't want to be a running back 24/7. I wouldn't either, man. You have to be. He is a beast. Absolutely, Debo is. But running backs take a beating, and he doesn't want to take that because he wants to have
yeah,
a prolonged career. I get it, but they're willing to work things out. Work out. I mean, he's playing. He's kind of playing a weird game right now, and he's just liked something on the Cowboys, like Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media there is out there. Um,
yeah,
he just liked something off the Cowboys. I'm like, yeah, the Cowboys have a huge pocketbook right now, so I understand. He's trying to nudge him and say, "Hey, pay me, pay me, pay me."
yeah.
But I don't think Shanahan's gonna let him go this season. I don't think he's going anywhere. So
No. And
yeah.
then during the offseason, if he's hey, I'm gonna run this way, franchise tag.
Right. Exactly. There's a lot of games that can be played that don't work out in his favor. So
No,
I just
because now because I think you're only allowed to franchise tag one player. Well,
mhm,
now they have Boza locked up for another year after this
yes.
season, and
Mhm.
then it's like, hey, sorry, franchise tag.
Exactly. So I mean, Bosa's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to play. And
Yeah,
Debo's like, oh, I'm listening to my greedy agent, and like uh,
yeah,
who doesn't. I feel like his agent is not giving him the best advice right now, and that's part of the problem. So
yeah. I agree.
yeah.
So now the draft is coming up this Thursday.
Right. Right.
So for topic number 2,
Yep. Yep.
your prediction on the draft.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Wait.
I
Wait. Wait.
can
Wait. Wait.
okay.
Waiting for it to load. You waiting? I'm waiting. All right. Go ahead.
So here's my prediction.
All right. All
I
right.
only have one. I have one trade that I think is possibly can happen.
Okay.
The 49ers will trade Deebo Samuels
Ooh.
and Jimmy G to Carolina Panthers for a draft pick and a corner.
Ooh, dude, you just blew like mine out of the water. That's a huge trade. So you think they're gonna combo them to get? Oh
A
man.
corner and a first round pick of this year, next year. I think they possibly may get like a third round pick this year, and then they can probably get at least like 4 or 5 picks out of this if they do it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so here's the thing. Trying to think, like, do the Niners? Because I mean, the Panthers are still in the NFC, you know.
yeah,
So, but they see them like what, once every 4 years or something like that, you know,
yeah, and or they make the playoffs,
or they
and
make the
having
playoffs.
having Jimmy G and Deebo Samuels, like,
Well,
I'll
I
give
mean,
you
Jimmy,
that.
I think Jimmy would love. I mean, I think they would both love to play with each other again. So that's. But at the same time, you don't think the Panthers aren't going to use Debo as a running back?
They did that with Christian McCaffrey.
Yes, exactly.
So,
That's
so it's like Deebo and Christian McCaffrey are like two exact players.
right, right. Seriously, yeah. Um, that is an interesting one though. I mean, they will make back all their draft picks that they pretty much just gave up to get Trey. So
But as a 49er fan,
yeah, you don't want to see Depot go. I get it. I
I
get it.
don't. But if I want to see a trade that if I was a GM, I would do it. The I would do Jimmy G, Deebo Samuels to the Giants for the second first round pick and Saquon Barkley and maybe like another first round pick for next year and maybe like a couple of draft picks for this year.
Yeah.
I would love that
I
trade.
mean, if they're going to get rid of Debo, hopping back on that Debo train, that's probably the best way to do it. Get him as a package. That way you get rid of Mr. Jimmy G, free up 25 mil, and you get, get some draft picks. So that, I mean, that's probably the brightest scenario if they were to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right. Well, you made my prediction seem boring. Um, and there's a part of my heart that hurts right now because it doesn't seem as exciting as your prediction, but it is
Yeah.
a prediction nonetheless. My prediction is that the Saints are going to use their 2 first-round picks to get back into the top 10 to get a quarterback.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who do you think they would trade with?
Um, Seahawks. We're gonna try with the Seahawks to get ninth. So that's my shot in the dark kind of draft. With this draft,
It, it, it,
there could be a lot of different crazy scenarios that go on, especially in the first round. Especially,
yeah.
there's not any huge quarterback names that are a part of this draft. There's a lot of trench talk, as we've talked multiple times. So there could be a lot of moving around in this draft, and that's probably my biggest prediction. There's going to be a lot of movement. So,
I think because I think last year there was like only like a couple like 2 or 3 trades in the first round. I I can see 5 or 6 in this
yeah, yeah,
especially the teams that have multiple draft picks in
right,
this draft. So it's like there's a lot of capital that the 49ers can try to trade into the first round with like Jimmy G and Debo and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Um, but I can also see the Steelers making trade to the 49ers
yeah,
make or maybe to like the Giants or the Jets because both of them have 2 top 10 first round picks. So I was
right,
like, if I was Steelers, I would hop on that. But like, let's if you can work out a deal like that, because
right,
I think with Dwayne Haskins dying, rest in peace. Because I think he was supposed to challenge Mitch Trubisky for the starting job,
Yeah.
but now that situation that happened, I can see the Steelers making a move to try to get a quarterback if they see what fit for their team.
Right. Right. I don't know. The thing with, if we're still staying with the 49ers too, like the thing with Jimmy G is still such a question mark. And, I think
Yeah,
before the draft, teams would have to see where he's at, to even make that kind of. Now, the only thing that would cover that up is getting Debo Samuel along with him. So,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So if okay, going back to topic number one, it's like if they don't make a trade th- by the end of the first round, because of course you're going to try to get first round pick out of Debo and Jimmy, then that trade will not happen.
Yeah. That's fair. It's going to be very exciting. When do we start the draft again? Was that Thursday?
Yeah, so the draft will be 6:45 over here. So I think that Mountain West, and
Mm.
then 4:45 Pacific and 7:45 Eastern time.
So buckle up, people. Buckle up.
So topic number three:
Yes.
can the Sun make it out of the first round without Devin Booker?
Do you want to jump in? You want to jump in?
I'll take this one.
Okay. Okay.
The way they're looking right now, without Devin Booker, because that's their star shooting guard, and you got Chris Paul as your point guard that's pretty much to his retirement. You
Mm-hmm.
can't rely on him. You got Andre Ayton. He's not. I won't say he's the best center or anything. He's a little above average. I guess you want to say that. So without Devin Booker, he's your leading scorer. He's your star player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them making out of the first round without Devin Booker. They're struggling right now, big
Uh,
time.
I hate to say that I agree with you, but I kind of agree with you. Um, Now, is it impossible for them to, get out of this first round? No, it's not impossible. They've played without Booker before, So,
Yeah,
but this last game does not give me any confidence that they can do it. And so,
no.
Pelicans are just a more aggressive physical team, and without them, like they're gonna struggle. Are they playing at home? I can't remember this next game.
I want to say it's shoot.
I
Now I forget.
feel like it's in Arizona, but or in Phoenix,
Uh,
but
I can find out right now for you.
it's
If my internet stop being slow today.
all good.
So it will be in Phoenix. Yeah. So
Okay,
this will be game
that.
5,
Yeah,
and then game 6 will be on Thursday.
right.
So by Thursday the series will be over with. I have
I
Chris
was gonna
Paul.
say though, but for game 5, at least they have the home crowd. That
Yes.
might be helpful, but will they make it out? I can't see.
Um.
Yeah, go ahead.
So let me tell you about this one. Chris Paul struggled massively in game 4.
Yeah,
Yes, it was in New Orleans and stuff that the Pelicans was on fire. I just don't. I can't see Chris Paul leading this team past the Pelicans.
yeah,
I think McCullough he's on fire right now. So it's like, and Ingram is on fire as well. So it's like I just don't see them matching matching with their players right now.
Right. Well, when you have one guy on your team that's making most of the magic happen for your team, it's really difficult to move past, without that magic,
Yeah.
So I'm not saying Magic is still playing because he's well retired, but he is Magic. So, anyways, um, yeah, it's gonna be very difficult. I know they have their home game coming up, but like they're gonna struggle, and they just like they did this previous game, unless somebody comes out and just surprises the crap out of us. Um,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know because
Yeah.
we're tied 2-2 right now.
Yeah. It'd be 2-2, and if New Orleans can Pelicans can take this game and then the game on Thursday, then it'll be over for the Suns. Like if it was this Chris Paul 5 years ago, I can maybe say, yeah, they still have a chance. But he doesn't have that star power, that scoring like he kind of used to have. So it's like
Anthony.
you're leaning on someone's. He's a great passer. Don't get me wrong. He can play
Right,
defense a little bit, but you need a match with McCullough and Ingram to even have a chance of winning this. And I just don't see Chris Paul scoring 37 points.
right, right. I don't see it either. I'm hoping to be surprised, and
Yeah.
but without him, I don't see the Suns getting very far. If they make it now, let's say they do somehow surprise us and get through the first round, then he's back. He said he's
um,
well ish, yeah,
he'll be back for maybe game 3, game 4 of the second round. So it's like they're
yeah.
on thin ice right now.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The ice is melting.
As we speak right now. They're not in Alaska no more.
The ice is melting. So yeah, it doesn't look good for the Suns. For them, I pray they have a good comeback plan, but as of right now, it is not looking pretty. No.
No. All right. Thank you guys for watching us. Like, comment.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
somewhere. It's somewhere.
yeah. Also, tell me that my Ninja Turtle shirt is pretty. I think that would
I
help
used to
out
have
a
a
lot.
plain black shirt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I thought it was Ninja Turtle Day, and
Well,
uh,
yeah, I didn't get the email.
oh, next time, next
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Well, I have a logo on my hat.
Hey, I like that one too. That one actually relates more to what we talk about, so that's all right. All right, guys.
All right. And then
We'll see you next time.
also, this Thursday I'm going live, so remember that
Live this Thursday. Watch the draft
for
with
the draft.
John, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Forget ESPN. Joking.
All right,
All
guys.
right,
Until
guys.
next time.
Peace.
Peace.